Yes!
Right center.
Finally!
Better take a picture now.
Oh my God.
Out of here and in. The windup and the offering.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No way! Yes! Woo! Yeah! Pablo Sanchez, the god freaking GOAT! No joke! The best player in history has just done the impossible that not even in real life has ever been pulled off! 5 home runs in the game, and his final home run was a grand slam! You gotta be kidding me! Hey everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Backyard Sports Journey with our Boston Red Sox team. Today we're taking on the Wombats. I'm very excited for this one, so let's get started right away. Got a fielding boost for Pete. Oh wow, Gretchen is... I have to put her in front now because she has immense speed right now that we're going to desperately need. But surprisingly, no decreases. I like that. Alright, so Juan Gonzalez is now back to normal, so we can actually have him go back to a... Actually, we'll have to have Juan Lopez as our catcher for this game. I feel like he could easily do it. Ricky will go back here. Juan Gonzalez goes back here. Or actually, no, back here. Derek Jeter. Actually, I have a better idea. We're gonna have Gretchen be there. Derek Jeter is still gonna be on the top of the thing because I feel like Gretchen is gonna be the one to clutch us some hits and potentially give us something to work with. So I have a feeling this strategy might work. But we need to move her here in order to give Juan and the others a chance. Alright, got a speed boost there. All-around boost there for Stephanie Morgan. Decrease for Grace Tipton. And that's it. Alright, so far so good. Let's do it.
Hello, all you baseball maniacs. I'm Sunny Day, and joining me is my pal, Vinny the Gooch. Together, we'll bring you every bit of the action.
What she means is, she's never gonna stop yapping.
It's my job, Vinny.
Now it's my turn. This afternoon will feature a fierce competition between the Boston Red Sox and the Green Wombats. This has been quite an exciting season for these kids, and the playoffs are in sight. These kids should be very proud of their performance so far. They've played hard, and it's paid off.
All right, let's get on with the fun. The Red Sox have arrived on the field. All hail the mighty Red Sox!
Let's do it.
All right, let's play ball. On the mound today is Grace Tipton.
She pitches better against kids who speak French and write poetry verses. And rumor has it, she's not a big fan of Brussels sprouts.
Really? That's weird. My parents told me all kids like Brussels sprouts.
Oh man, are you a sucker?
Here comes Pete Wheeler, first up to bat.
What am I supposed to do again?
Just bunt and get to first. We'll see
From
what
the
happens
windup,
then.
fires. Swinging. Bunted. Beats the ball to first.
Ooh, that was close.
Eric Jeter up to bat.
I hit pretty good for a shortstop, so watch out.
Ready now, and the pitch. That was ball one. Tries to steal. Slides into second.
Living on the edge.
And makes it to second.
Nice job, Pete.
She kicks, and the delivery. A swing. He bunted. It's not looking good for him.
All right, we got another double. Let's go, Derek.
With a standing double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
And Griffey Jr. at the plate. And there are runners at second and third. No outs.
You really want to pitch to me?
Come on, Griffey.
She is ready. Throws it. Belted it.
Wow, first pitch and that ball's already gone.
Going.
Yes!
Say goodbye, cause this ball is gone.
Blast off. A rocket launched off his bat and zoomed right out of the park.
It's just too easy.
My God. This might be his season. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of hoping he reaches the 20 home run mark, if you want me to be honest. That's our goal. If we could get 5 home runs in the game,
Juan Gonzalez is the batter. No outs.
then that might work.
Sending that ball on a one-way trip to Cooperstown.
Alright, let's see what we got there, bud. Let's go line drive. Your line drive swing is amazing. It works.
The stretch. She delivers. Guide to left.
I literally just said that and don't tell me.
Like a snap and slap it on that top. That ball is out of here.
Yes!
Turn to watch you go out of the park.
I should get frequent flyer miles on that one.
I agree with that one. Whoa! Absolutely amazing. Well done for Juan Gonzalez with a line drive home run.
Jason Kendall at the plate. Nobody out.
That ball.
The target goes up. And the delivery. Swung on. Tags one. And he's out.
Aww.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. 1 out.
Come on, Gretchen. We're going to need you to bunt here. That'd be great.
Takes the stretch and delivers.
Now run!
Little doinker. And it's an out.
That kid was out by a
Or
mile.
not.
Spaz up to bat.
Despite this kid's nickname, Spaz can keep it all under control. Most of the time.
Alright, come on.
Watch and learn.
From the windup, throws it. The swing. And popped up.
And that's an out.
And that's an out.
I literally just said that.
Angela Del Vecchio up to pitch now.
Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a pretty solid spitball, especially on days ending with Y.
Grace Tipton comes to the plate. Nobody out. Into the windup, throws it. Swung on, sliced it. 0-1. The target goes up, throws it. The wing. Strike! Solid right hook.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
From the windup and delivers. High and inside. And the count is 1-2. She is ready. She delivers. Ball 2. 2-2. Takes her stretch. Pitch on the way. Swing. Whoops. Slide.
Ooh, Grace is being a stubborn
Target
one.
goes up. Throws it. Swing.
Yes!
And that's strike 3. Struck her out.
Bye-bye now. See you next time. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter.
Sarah Maxwell steps up to bat. She kicks. Pitch on the way. Strike!
This next one's a strike guaranteed.
The stretch and the offering. That was ball 1. 1-1.
Alright, so
Takes
right
the
now,
stretch. The 1-1
we're
pitch.
doing extremely good right now in our pitching. As long as we keep this up, we'll be good.
1-2. The target goes up. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. 2-2. Into the motion. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Popped it up. She's all over it. Brenda Markhart steps up to bat.
The slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
The target goes up. She delivers. Swing! Strike! And it was a lefty.
I used to have quite a left hook myself. Of course, that was before the war.
Vinny, what are you talking about? What war?
I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool.
Runner on first. 1 out. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. That was ball 1.
It's been too long since that ump had his eyes checked.
And the count is 1-1. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. And the count is 2-1. Into the motion. The 2-1 pitch. Strike!
It was in there like swimwear.
And the count is 2-2. Here's the windup. A 2-2 pitch. Swung on.
Yes.
Strike 3. Struck her out.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Kay O'Toole comes to the plate. Here's the
Here we
windup.
go.
Here's the pitch.
Come on, give us
Swung on. Goes for it. On to second. Safe.
not bad. But
They
sadly,
have
she
a
earned me
runner
out
on
second.
2 outs.
Alright, come
From
on.
the windup, fires. A swing. Knocks it
Crud.
down the line. And
Oh,
misses it.
what a
Two
catch.
outs. That'll bring our team up to bat. And that'll do it in the first inning. Left one on second. Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
No outs.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one, okay?
You got this, Ricky.
The stretch. Pitch on the way. That was a ball.
Hey, be careful, okay?
You got this, buddy.
Ready now. Fires. That was a ball. And the count is 2-0. The windup. The pitch. Swung on. There's a bunt.
Pulled the bunt cake out of the oven.
He's
God
out
bless
of
it,
there.
that kid has an arm.
Ooh, that's too bad.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
Sugar Puff shares with her brother Tony a very self-confident attitude. You guys in the outfield better move back.
Takes the stretch. Fires. Pops
Crud.
it up. She's out. Pete Wheeler steps in. 2 outs.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
That's my cat. If any of you can hear her.
From the windup and the throw. Swinging. A little doinker. And the runner is safe. Derek Teeter up to bat.
Derek is what you call a 5-point player, meaning he's great at all 5 baseball skills. Hitting, fielding, running, throwing, and... help me out here, Sonny.
On first, 2 outs.
I hit pretty good for a shortstop, so watch out.
Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate. Strike! Makes the break. Slides into second.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Safe at second. They have a runner on second, 2 outs. Takes the stretch and delivers. There's a bunt. And he's out.
And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
Halfway through the inning now. Left one on second. Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate with nobody out.
Bring it on, Stephanie.
She is ready. Throws it. Swing. Strike one.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Oh, standby. The heat.
That was a show-me heater for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
And the count is 0-1. She kicks and delivers. Swung on. She leaps up to make the catch. She's out of there. Yvonne Carter steps up. She kicks the pitch. Swing! Popped it up. Jumps up, lays out, picks it up, throws it over to first. Safe on first. Angelique Hardy steps up.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Runner on first, 1 out. She's set, throws it. Swung on. Strike! 0-1. Into the motion, pitch on the way. Swing! A bouncing ball. He's got it. Quick throw to second. That's out.
Yes!
Great shot to first. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out.
That's what we
For a
needed.
Double play. We've shut them down in this inning. That'll end the inning. Left one on first. The Red Sox are looking good. Up by 4. Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate.
You really want to pitch to me?
Come
The
on,
stretch
Griffey.
and the pitch.
No.
Strike!
What is he waiting for?
No outs.
For the right pitch.
The stretch and the throw. Ball 1, and the count is 1-1.
Come on, Griffey. You got this, buddy.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. A swing. That's a foul. Into the windup and the offering. The wing. Back towards the outfield.
Oh, please. Oh, that's gone. Please. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Okay. Huh. I think this is supposed to be a home run, but okay. There's a glitch over there, apparently. Okay.
Score!
Now that's great action.
Huh. Don't know how I feel about
Juan
that.
Gonzalez, the batter.
Let's see what this kid can do.
Nobody out.
Kiss this one goodbye.
What happened there? Oops. There we go. Let's stick with regular line drive for Juan Gonzalez.
She's
We're going to
set.
save that.
Swing.
We're going to save that one.
Foul. And the count is 0-1.
We're going to need to save that
Now
screaming line
pitching,
drive.
Angelique Harding.
She's looking to show these batters a thing or two.
Into the windup. Throws it. The swing. Looped up. And he's out.
Or maybe not.
Jason Kendall at the plate.
This kid's looking to make a name for themselves.
1 out.
That ball.
Takes the stretch and delivers. Guide to
Oh,
left.
that's gone. That better be.
Better take a picture now, 'cause this ball is out of here.
Yes!
And it ain't coming back.
Blast off! A rocket launched off his bat and zoomed right out of the park.
Wow, you don't see that every day.
No, you don't, but it's definitely worth it. That is another home run for Jason. There's hope.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Jabberjaw's an enthusiastic kid who has lots to say. We can't understand a word of it.
1 out.
I'm gonna smack this one outside.
I'm going to try to go for grounder this time and see if we can try to give her a little bit
From the
more
stretch
time on the
and delivers.
base paths.
Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
She's out of
Or
there.
not.
Spaz up to bat.
Despite this kid's nickname, Spaz can keep it all under control. Most of the time.
Watch and learn.
All right, here we go, Juan. This is your chance.
Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate.
Oh!
Plug your ears. It's a screaming line drive.
You'd scream too if you were hit that hard, let me tell you.
She's gonna play it off the wall. And the runner is safe. Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Trying to get something for the team.
Runner on first. 2 outs.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a hit, if that's okay.
windup. The pitch. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-0. She's set and delivers. Unbelievable screaming line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just duck. You're probably not gonna catch it. And
Yes.
trust me,
Nice
it's not
job,
gonna
Ricky.
be in its way.
Ball is still in play. Slides into second. Safe. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
Sugar Puff shares with her brother Tony a very self-confident attitude.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
Actually, we're gonna go line drive. Screaming line drive right here.
Here's the windup. The delivery. A swing. Unbelievable screaming line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just duck.
Damn it.
Probably not gonna catch it. And trust me, you don't want to be in its way.
Gets it off the wall. And she's out. 2 left on. The Red Sox are looking good. Up by 6. Arlene Perez steps up with nobody out. She kicks the pitch. A swing. Popped it up. And he grabs it. Over to second. Swings it. Stevie Lint steps up to bat.
This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there.
Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Strike!
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
That was a left hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
Runner on first with nobody out. Into the windup and the throw. Swung on. A long fly. Running over. He jumps. Beautiful catch. That's it out. And the throw to first. And she's safe. Grace Tipton steps up.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Strike! Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Swinging. Foul ball. Runner on first. 1 out. She kicks. Throws it. A swing. Strike! She got another one.
That's a one-way ticket back to the dugout.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, Santa. Sarah Maxwell comes to the plate. From the stretch and delivers. Strike! Gave her the heat.
It was in there.
And the count is 0-1. From the windup, throws it. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped it up. Jumps, and she gets
Yes.
it. She's out of there. That'll bring our team up to bat. That'll end the inning. Left one on first. The Red Sox are making it look easy out there. Up by 6. Pete Wheeler steps in. No outs.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
All right, come on, Pete. You got this, buddy.
The stretch, pitch on the way. Strike! And the count is 0-1.
God bless her. She really snuck that one by me.
Target goes up, and the pitch. A bunt,
Run. Faster.
and
There
the
you go.
runner is safe. Eric Usher up to bat. Runner on first with nobody out.
I hit pretty good for a shortstop, so watch out.
She's set, fires. Strike! Goes for it.
Good decision.
He's safe. It's not looking good for him, and he's safe. It's not looking good for him, and the runner is safe.
Yeah, seriously. How many times is that girl gonna miss the
We
throw?
have a runner on second, nobody out. Here's the motion and the offering. Strike!
What is he waiting for?
She's set, and the delivery. That was ball 1, 1 and 2. She's set, the delivery. Pop fly.
Lost sight of that one. It's so high.
And that's an out. And Griffey Jr. at the plate. They have a runner on second, 1 out.
Should I hit this one over the right field fence or the left one?
Whatever feels best for you, Griffey.
Into the windup, throws it. That was a ball. She is ready. Fires. A swing. Foul. From the windup, fires. Swung on. It's going up the right field line, and it's a foul ball. He's out. Slides into third. He's safe. Juan Gonzalez is the batter.
I think this young hitter can get the job done. Keep this one go by.
Alright, come on, Juan. You got this. Let's go, Gonzalez.
Into the motion. She delivers. Ball 1. Runner on third. 2 outs. From the windup and delivered. And drove one
Holy.
deep. He's out.
Damn it.
Left one on third. The Red Sox lead. Up by 6. Brenda Markart comes to the plate. Nobody out.
Alright. You got this, Angela.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. A swing. A little doinker. Down the middle. She fires it to first. She's out of there. Kay O'Toole comes to the plate.
I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off.
1 out. Into the motion and the delivery. Swing. A bouncing ball. One hopper.
I have an idea.
She's safe. Fires.
We're gonna give her the hit, but there's a reason why.
Morgan comes up to the plate.
Her.
Runner on first. 1 out.
She's no power hitter, which means I have a great chance of making this work.
The target goes up. Cuts to the plate. Swung on. Grounder to short. Straight to short. The throw to second.
There you go.
Throws it over to first. Out. And that's a double play. That'll bring our team up to bat. And the 4th inning's over. 1 left on. The Red Sox are looking good. Up by 6. Jason Kendall at the plate.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
I'm gonna pulverize that ball.
Into the windup and the offering. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
He's out of there. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. 1 out.
Alright, we're gonna give it to her.
She kicks the pitch. Ball 1, 1 and 0.
She's been robbed of a hit so far twice with her speed.
The stretch, the pitch, the swing. Unbelievable screaming line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just duck. You're probably not gonna catch it. And
Smart
trust me,
call.
you don't want to be in its way.
Into second with a standing double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
Spads up to bat. They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Watch and learn.
Actually, I have a better idea.
The target goes up. Pitch on the way. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Beautiful. Now let's see if we can try to get him to second. Nice job,
And the
Gretchen.
runner is safe. Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a hit, if that's okay.
Oh, trust me, giving you the screaming line drive, buddy.
She kicks, fires.
Nope.
Ball 1. And there are runners at second and third. 1 out.
Come on, Ricky, you got this, buddy. I know you can do it.
Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Ball 2. Into the windup. Fires. A swing. Unbelievable screaming line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just duck. You're probably not gonna catch it. And trust me, you don't want to be in its way.
Lands on third.
Alright, runner on second and third.
And Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
Please still have one
Pressure's
more.
on. Nobody's cooler than Sugar Pop.
Yes.
And there are runners at second and third. 1 out.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
Into the motion and the pitch. The wing. Unbelievable
Oh!
line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just duck. You're probably not gonna catch it. And trust me, you don't want to be in its way.
That was one hell of a hit to the head!
And she's out.
And she still was willing to grab it and throw it to the...
Pete Wheeler steps in.
Yikes.
And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs.
What am I supposed to do again?
Into the motion and the delivery. That was a ball. 1-0. She's set, and the offering, a little doinker. And they give up another run.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
This is quite a predicament. Looks like he tripped. This is quite a predicament.
Alright, we made that work. Somehow.
Eric Peter up to bat.
This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs.
I hit pretty good for a shortstop, so watch out.
She's set, and the delivery. A swing. There's a bunt. They got another one. Safe at third. Goes for the slide.
Nice job there, Derek.
Safe
Nice
on
job.
second.
Okay, Griffey has another chance.
Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate.
Do you really want to pitch to me?
From the windup, pitch on the way. That was ball 1. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. She's set. The pitch. Ball 2. And the count is 2-0. Ready now. Pitch on the way. The swing. Pop fly.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Wow, I did not know that was fair.
This is quite a predicament. Score! Cut between bases. This is quite a predicament, and they've scratched out another run.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Ripple, baby.
Juan Gonzalez is the batter. Runner on third, 2 outs.
Kiss this one goodbye.
From the windup, the delivery. That pitch was all over the place.
Whatever that was meant to be. Let's just call it a wild pitch and be done with it.
From the windup and delivered. A blooper in foul territory. Stephanie Morgan steps up to the pitcher's mound.
Bubbles is still working on her core pitches and hasn't learned any of the special ones yet except the crazy ball.
The target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Tattoos that one. And they've scratched
Yes!
out another run.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
for him. Slaps out a single. Jason Kendall at the plate. Runner on first, 2 outs.
On to
Into the motion and the throw. That was a ball. 1-0. Into the motion and delivers. The swing, a bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
Yep, that's fine.
Can't win a game if
Ow.
you don't get on base.
He's out of there. 1 left on. The Red Sox are making it look easy out there. Up by 12. Yvonne Carter steps up to bat.
That's the kind of hitter she is. Digging in and determined every time.
Nobody out. Into the windup. She delivers. Strike! Going up. Elevator ball.
That pitch looked like it was coming straight in, but then it rose up right in front of the plate. Outstanding pitch. What control.
0-1. She is ready. Fires. Strike! Going up. Elevator ball. And the count is 0-2. She is ready. Throws it. Say goodbye to another hitter.
See ya. What I wanna be ya.
Hey, what did I tell ya? Angelique Hardy comes to the plate. From the windup, the delivery. That was ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, brilliant. I'm getting tired out here.
Just hang in there,
Into the
Angela.
windup, she delivers. Strike! 1-1. Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Okay, I know I'm good, but my arm needs a rest before it turns into a big noodle.
The stretch. Throws it. Swing. Another strike. It was on fire. No, really, I'm not just saying that.
You talk about your great balls of fire. That's the real thing, baby.
Into the motion. The 2-2 pitch.
Yes!
Strike! Down she goes.
Way to go, kid. That's showing 'em who's boss. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter.
Arlene Perez steps up to bat.
The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
Here's the motion and the offering. Strike! Went with the righty.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
0-1.
This next one's a strike guaranteed.
Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. Another strike. Right hook.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Into the windup. Pitch on the way. She got another one.
That's a one-way ticket back to the dugout. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter.
That's the end of the 5th. Left one on first. The Red Sox lead. Up by 12. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Jabberjaw's an enthusiastic kid who has lots to say. We can't understand a word of it.
I'm gonna smack this one outside.
Alright, come on, give me a good pitch.
The windup. She delivers. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Send 'em scrambling.
And it's
Damn
out.
it!
Can't win a game if you don't get on base.
Spaz up to bat. Watch and learn. Here's the motion and the pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent 'em running.
God, he's so drained!
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Ricky's really coordinated, but he doesn't practice enough to be a good hitter.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a hit, if that's okay.
The stretch and the pitch. Swing. That's a foul. The stretch. Throws it. Swing. Strike 2.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing. Struck out.
God
You
bless
can't
it.
get 'em every time.
Oh no. The Red Sox are looking good.
Up by 12.
Wow, I haven't seen these kids play like this since that unforgettable game last season. That was the day of the broken bat home run. I never saw anything like it. What a season that was.
Stevie Lint steps up.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
From the stretch and the pitch. That was ball 1. No outs. The stretch. Cuts to the plate. Strike! And the count is 1-1. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Sliced it. 1-2.
This next one's a strike guaranteed.
Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. And
Nice.
another batter goes down.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Grace Tipton steps up to bat. The stretch, pitch on the way. Swinging. A bouncing ball. Hit a little nubber to the mound. Throws it to first. Safe.
Oh, crud.
Sarah Maxwell steps up.
That's not good.
Here's the motion and the pitch. Strike! A zigzag down the left and right. From the stretch, cuts to the plate. That was a ball. Takes her stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Folks, she has thrown the big freeze.
Sure hope the batter remembered her ice scraper.
Runner on first, 1 out. The target goes up, the pitch. Swinging. Another one down.
See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, batter.
Brenda Markart comes to the plate.
Either more juice would be nice. Oh my lord, yes!
The target goes up, the pitch.
Thank you, God, help!
A bouncing ball. Straight to
No,
the
just
pitch.
get the out.
Zings it to first. That's an out. That's all, folks. The Red Sox pull off another win. 12-0.
What a scene there's gonna be at the pizza parlor tonight. I heard last time they won a game, they were dancing on the tables and singing victory songs at the top of their lungs. They even made the pizza guy spell out, "We are the champions," with pepperoni on every single pie.
Until next time, this is Sunny Day for Vinny the Gooch and the whole backyard gang. So long!
Hell yeah! Another win for us. Let's go. Let's see how the season has gone for all the other teams. Well, for the White Hornets and the Chicago White Sox, it was a really close game. But in the end, it was the Chicago White Sox who came back with a victory, and Hellerman gets the Chicago their 4th win of the season, while Porter sadly gets the 6th loss for the Hornets. Score 1-3. Oh dear God. We got ourselves a high-scoring game here, folks. Giants showed no mercy as they completely steamrolled the Blue Bombers. Yet, surprisingly enough, they held their own so far in this season. And I'm actually very proud of them. But in the end, the Giants take the win and give the Bombers their 7th loss, while the Giants earn their 4th win thanks to Bluer. Holman tried his best, but not enough. Sorry, buddy. Score 8-14. And a decently close bout between these two, between the Red Monsters and the New York Mets. Not bad, actually. Luann Louis did try her best, but sadly it just wasn't enough, as this would give the Monsters their 2nd loss in this season. But for Tiffany Bosworth, this was a much-needed win, and thanks to her efforts, they managed to get their 5th win. Score 4-7. Finally, my Melonheads team, without me for once, managed to take the win against the Cleveland Indians. It was pretty much a complete destruction of the other team, as the Melonheads, with Leo Wayne pitching, finally get their first win. And for Lindsey Felgate, this will give the Cleveland Indians their second loss. Finally, the Melonheads get a win this season, and it took them 9 games to pull it off. Score 13-6. Proud of my Melonheads. When it comes down to the Anaheim Angels, it was a shutout victory. Close, but it's still a shutout. The Minnesota Twins tried their best, even with Jose Meisenheimer, but it just wasn't enough, giving the Twins the 7th loss, while Keisha Phillips earns another win for this team with 6 on their board. I'm very proud of these guys, though. Both of them did really good, but in the end, it was the Angels who took the win with a score 3-0. For Houston and Montreal, both these two teams were pretty close at the beginning. Hell, even Montreal had the advantage at first, until the 4th inning where they got 6 runs and completely stopped all chances of them winning. Hoskins did a really good job here and earned the 7th win for the Astros, while Bobby Bull Green will sadly have to take the L on this one, giving the Expos their 2nd loss. Score 8-5. For the Pittsburgh Pirates against the San Diego Padres, the Padres take the win this time. Very close matchup, don't get me wrong, it was. But in the end, these two low-ranked teams still had one hell of a matchup. Clinker will earn the Padres their 3rd win, while the Pirates will earn their 7th loss, thanks to Lowe. Score 2-4. For the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays, another close bout. But in the end, it was a 3-run walk-off victory for the Blue Jays, giving them their official 5th win of the season, while the Rangers sadly will get another loss under their belt with their 6th loss, thanks to Roth. But, Quan, you did one hell of a job. Score 2-4. For the Oakland Athletics, it is a shutout victory. Didn't even give the Orioles a chance to really do anything here. Both these two teams were tied with 4 apiece. Now, after this awesome matchup, the Athletics, with Jay Green's help, took their 5th win. But Billie Jean Blackwood, who did her best, sadly will earn the Orioles' 5th loss. Score 8-0. Sorry, something was trying to get in my ear. I hate when that happens. Freaking bugs. Anyway, the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers go head-to-head here in an awesome, close matchup. But it was a great defensive win for the Dodgers, who takes this one by storm. They did one hell of a job, and I'm very proud of these guys. Though it was the Atlanta Braves game at first, but the Dodgers' 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th guaranteed their success in the end. For Chipper Jones, he will give the Braves their 6th loss in the season, while Weiss would earn the Dodgers' 5th win. Score 5-6. And finally, again, we have so many close games here. Again, another close matchup between 2 awesome teams, the Junior Fishes and the Cincinnati Reds. Both these two have done amazing work, but it was Cozart who takes the win and gives their 6th win to the Fishes. While the Reds, sadly with Mandy Coolidge doing her best, it just wasn't enough, and gives the Reds their 6th loss. Score 1-2. Still, I want to thank you all so much for joining us here today for Backyard Baseball 2001, Backyard on Retro's Backyard Sports Journey with the Boston Red Sox. Here on Season 2, Game 9. If you guys like what we do, please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, as well as Kick, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mr. Retroactive. If you guys want to support the channel in any way possible, you guys can donate with bits on... Oh, sorry. Not streaming here. But yeah, basically you can donate through PayPal or subscribe to our Patreon. If you do want to donate on our streaming channels, you can if you want to. But of course, I say if you're too young, ask your parents' permission before you subscribe or donate to the channel if you're too young. And of course, another way to support the channel outside of that is to please like, share, comment, and click that notification button so you can always be notified of our latest streams and videos. So until then, my friends, I hope you all have an amazing day. We'll see you all next time. This is going to be Mr. Retroactive signing out for now. Until the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Next time on Backyard Sports Journey, it is the Cleveland Indians versus the Boston Red Sox. Have a great day, everyone.